What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Next Gen Career Mode. Today, guys, we start the episode off by taking on SC Freiburg here in episode 5. And of course, in the last episode, you saw us end the transfer window, the summer transfer window. We've done our first pieces of business for this series, and we've done okay. We've strengthened the squad a little bit. We've improved it from a 3.5-star team to a 4-star team already. And I did say in that episode as well, I definitely think we can challenge for the Europa League this year. Champions League places, Maybe. I think that would be a very, very difficult ask, but definitely Europa League place. And as we take on Freiburg here, they've got one of our old players, of course, in Lustenberger, who we gave to them in exchange as one of our new players, who was, of course, one of theirs, Ginter, our new centre-half. So it's a bit of a battle between the war, as Martin Tyler would say in this game, in this matchup. But the first chance of the game would fall in the 8th minute here as Ben Hatira goes down left hand side and swings it across. Lasoga wins the header but puts the ball just wide the post. We almost take the lead early on, but unfortunately it was still 0-0. In the 21st minute here, a good chance for Freiburg as they attack on our goal. Eventually the ball is played across towards Lustenberger, of course one of our former players, looking for a goal, looking for revenge here. Plays the ball in field, the shot is taken, but Kraft makes the save, and then eventually the flag is up for offside there, so still 0-0. In the 44th minute though, just before half time, Johan gives the ball towards Pekarik, plays a lovely 1-2 of William Carvalho here. What a great ball by our new signing, William Carvalho. Finds Pekarik, plays the ball in field, but Lasoga's shot is well blocked, and his follow-up shot is brilliantly saved by the goalkeeper, and it's still 0-0. And from the corner, it's crossed in by Ben Hatira towards Landkamp, our centre-half, but the header is cleared off the line, and we just couldn't seem to force the ball in here, and it is still 0-0. Hosagai then shoots from range. It's a simple save for the goalkeeper, but it's still 0-0 as things stood. In the second half, it got off to a very bright start here as Lasoga gets on the ball, plays it out wide towards Ramos. Ramos chips it forward towards Hosagai, goes through one-on-one, but unfortunately the goalkeeper makes a great save, and it's still 0-0. So all of this early pressure, but it just wasn't paying. But in the 54th minute here, Freiburg played the ball over the top, and Derrida is all alone. He's through one-on-one to number 7, and he chips the ball over the on-rushing Kraft into the empty net, and makes it 1-0 to the home side. So what a shame that is. After all the pressure, we just couldn't score the opening goal. That really is a familiar feeling, and Freiburg make it 1-0. But in the 59th minute, a good chance for us to equalise here. Great ball over the top towards Lasoga, gets past his man with a great display of strength, keeps on going, but the shot is well saved by the goalkeeper. So still 1-0 here, just couldn't seem to get the better of the goalkeeper. But from the corner, it's crossed in by Ben Hatira towards Ginter, and against his former club, it's his first goal in a Hertha Berlin shirt. So how nice is that? Against his former club, he scores his first goal. So brilliant header by Ginter there. It loops over the goalkeeper. He's 6'3", so he is going to be a bit of an attacking threat from the corners. Great header, and it's 1 apiece here. And in the 89th minute, a great chance for us to make it 2-1. Lasoga finds William Carvalho. His shot is saved, but Ramos turns in the rebound with the bicycle kick. What a fantastic finish that is. Yes, I know there's no goalkeeper in the goal, but even so, very hard thing to do regardless. Great bicycle kick into the empty net, and it is 2-1 to Hertha Berlin, and we completed the turnaround from 1-0 down to win the game 2-1 with a late goal by Ramos. So we get the win by 2-1. William Carvalho, our new signing, played quite well as well, the holding mid. So good win there, good 2-1 victory, and a good 3 points in a very difficult game. And after that, we'll have a game against FSV Mainz 05. Is that how you pronounce that? I'm going to get so many of these names wrong. So for those of you that are really sort of very uppity when it comes down to the correct pronunciations, I'm sorry that I get loads of these wrong. But anyway, we take on FSV Mainz for the following game here at the Olympiastadion. So after beating Freiburg by 2-1, I was feeling very confident, and I really do hope we can put a little bit of a good run together. You know, a good few results in succession. Really sort of show we definitely can prove the media wrong and challenge for that Europa League spot. And as you can see here, we've had 6 games, we've won 2 of them, drew 3 and lost 1, so it's not too bad of a start, but I would like to get some good results in quick succession to sort of prove the doubters wrong, if you will. But we take on Mainz regardless, here at home, here at the Olympiastadion, which looks so nice on this game. And the first chance of the game would fall in the 14th minute here as Johan throws the ball in, and eventually the ball is played in field towards Hosagai. It's a great first time chip ball over the top, and eventually Ben Hatira takes aim from just outside the area, but the goalkeeper makes the save, and it's still 0-0 as eventually FSV Mainz clear. And in the 21st minute here, Langkamp gets on the ball for us. I give it away stupidly. Bekarik gets out-challenged, and Ku goes to the header, but it's quite a simple save for Kraft, and it's still 0-0. But like an idiot, I threw the ball straight away, and thankfully for me, Kraft, our goalkeeper, bails us out there. I completely messed up there, but thankfully the keeper was on hand to bail me out. So still 0-0, but from the corner, it's Ku who crosses the ball in, the Korean, towards Nowitzki. It cleared away, and eventually the shot is taken by the number 3, gets tackled. Schultz makes a tackle, but eventually the shot is taken as Soto crosses the ball in towards Moteng, but his shot goes just wide the post, and it's still 0-0 as things stand. And that was it for the next 15 minutes until the 40th minute here. We played the ball out wide towards Ben Hatira, beats the number 3 down the left hand side here, swings in a low cross, but unfortunately for us the shot goes into the side netting, and it is still 0-0. And that was how the game finished. The second half had no action whatsoever. It was very, very, very uneventful, I'm afraid, but the game did finish 0-0. It's not a bad result. I'll take the draw, but it still would have been nice to have won that game, but I'll take the draw. It was quite a difficult game. They were quite threatening and quite menacing, the away team, so I'll take the draw in there. It's not too bad, but I would have liked to win, of course, but I'll take the draw. But after that, we saw we got a training injury. Pekarik, our right back, is going to be out for 2 months, so that sucks. I don't usually get training injuries, so that's a bit of a shame. You know, I don't usually get training injuries in my career mode, so I guess I'm just a bit unlucky in this one. But Pekarik, our right back, will be out for 2 months. It's not disastrous. We've got enough players that can fill in there, but even so, it's still a bit of a shame. We can just adjust the formation if we want, or play some players in that position, out of position, if you will, and see how they do. But it's not too disastrous, but it's still not very nice. But we then enter October as well. We enter October, so we've now got time for a new squad report. And for those of you that are new, squad reports are shown at the start of every single calendar month. So at the start of every single in-game month, there will be a squad report and also a full league table as well. So just to let you guys know, for the rest of the series, every single in-game month there will be a new squad report and a new look at the league table as well. So let's look at the squad report. Again, we're now done until the January transfer window. We can't improve on that squad yet, so we just have to deal with what we got so far, and it's still quite a decent squad, so I'm happy with what we got at the moment. We're sitting in 10th place, 2 wins, 4 draws and 4 losses. 2 wins, 4 draws and 1 loss. Not too bad, but I guess that can be improved on. But as I said, I really want to sort of get a good run together, but hopefully very soon regardless. But we take on Hannover 96 here away from home for our 3rd and final game of today's episode. I'm going to try and make sure these episodes have at least 2 games in them, and possibly 3 sometimes as well. But we take on Hannover 96 for this game. And at the moment they're sitting in 17th place, I think it was. So they're currently having an abysmal start to the season, I should say. So with that in mind, I felt very, very confident of getting back to winning ways in this game, and possibly making it 3 unbeaten games in a row, possibly 4 unbeaten games in a row actually. But we take on Hannover 96 regardless. And the first chance of the game would fall in the 35th minute here. Schultz gets on the ball, our left back, gives it to Ben Hatiri, rolls it back into our rapid young left back, gets onto his right foot, passes it infield, but Ramos' shot hits the post, and unfortunately it's cleared away. So a good start in this game. We just couldn't score the opening goal, but that was it for the first half. Not much else happened in there, but in the second half a good chance here would fall to Hannover 96 as they play the ball forward, and the shot is taken by Hutzi, and Kraft makes a very good save, and it is headed away by Ben Hatira. So still 0-0 as things stood here. But in the 55th minute, a great challenge here sees us win the ball. Lasoga gets onto it and chips it over the top towards Adrian Ramos, gets onto his left foot, then onto his right foot, rolls it off to Lasoga, and what a finish this is by Lasoga. Absolutely fantastic finish by our tall striker there. Very strong striker as well. Very, very good finish that was. Ramos rolls it off to him, and I thought I took the ball a bit too far wide at first and I was off balance, but as you'll see in the replay, it was actually an inch perfect finish just inside the far post there by Lasoga. What a strike that was, and that made it Hannover 0, Hertha Berlin 1. So a good start for us here in the second half. But in the 60th minute here, we get the ball forward with Kraft. It's headed forward though, and Yakanan gets onto the ball and puts it past Kraft to make it 1-1. So Didier Yakanan, is that how you pronounce that, makes it 1 apiece here, and unfortunately Hannover are back on level terms very quickly after conceding. So just past the hour mark, it is 1 apiece here. But just a few minutes after that, another good chance for us to get to take the lead once again. Langkamp gives the ball towards Hossegai, starting to right back in this game. He rolls it forward towards Baum Johan, gets past his man with a nice piece of skill, keeps on going, swings in across. He picks out Ramos, and it's a lovely diving header by Ramos into the bottom corner to make it 2-1 to Hertha Berlin. So 1 assist and 1 goal for Ramos, and we were back in front in this game. 2-1 to Hertha Berlin, and things looking very good for us indeed. In the 71st minute, could have got even better here. Great ball forward towards Lasogga. He's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, but unfortunately I couldn't squeeze it past him, and it was still 2-1. We just couldn't score that third goal, but we were still playing quite well. But we had a double substitution here. Allegui and Yasil came on for Lasogga and Baum Johan, so I thought the job was done. I thought I'd give a chance for Yasil, the young striker, and also Allegui as well, see how they would do. And we only had 80 minutes to go regardless, so I thought we'd done the job anyway. But in the 74th minute here, just after they came on, William Carvalho gets on the ball down the right hand side, skips past his man. Yasil ends up taking the ball off his feet there, gets onto his left foot here, then back onto his right foot, then gives it to William Carvalho, crosses the ball in, and it's a good header by Ramos who makes it 3-1. So fantastic header by Ramos, and that does indeed get his second goal of the game and surely wrap up the points. But in the 89th minute we weren't done there, and as Hannover give the ball away, it's Yasil who came off the bench, who gets onto the ball. Really good chance here. I was looking for Ramos, but he wasn't getting into the box quick enough, so instead I took the shot with Yasil myself, scored the goal, and made it 4-1 to Hertha Berlin. So that wrapped up the 3 points in fantastic style. Yasil off the bench gets his first goal for Hertha Berlin. It's 4-1 to us. We get ourselves the 3 points, and we are beginning to improve a little bit now, you know, because we're picking up the points. You know, we've only lost 1 game, and we're beginning to improve as well. Look a bit more dominant, and that was a good way of showing that in that game. Very good performance, 4-1 victory, and nice to see Ramos scoring a couple, and of course Yasil getting 1 as well. But as always, guys, big thank you for watching this video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, so much appreciated. It really does help my channel out, and I'll see you for the next episode of this career mode very soon.